Hello, and welcome to another one of my Fallout 4 settlement tours. Today we will be looking at the Taffington Boathouse build. This settlement actually came as a bit of a surprise to me because I was originally looking to build up County Crossing and forgot that this was a prerequisite to that. I did already have plans for this place. It's going to be a main docking station for the Commonwealth because it is in such a prime location to supply all of the settlements. This waterway comes all the way out to the ocean here, and it can also connect up with the castle. So this was a really exciting build for me. And with that, I will go ahead and start the tour. So for this settlement, I wanted to keep somewhat open borders. I did create walls to narrow the vantage points of the settlers so that they only have to worry about 2 entrance areas instead of the entire settlement. It is still heavily protected by turrets, but it is quite open for people to come in and out of, if they're friendly. One of the main things you may notice right away here is that the roads have been pretty heavily repaired. I did spawn in pieces and place them accordingly. I also repaired some of the potholes up ahead as well to make it a bit smoother. I'm going to do an exterior tour of the place first and then move inward to save the best for last. So this first stop here is a traveling merchant ship. Sell some of the goods that they pick up along the way. So here's a lot of the fresh meat that this lovely lady has caught. And this gentleman sells fishing wares and supplies. And here are the captain's quarters.
Yeah?
Establishing communication throughout the Commonwealth.
Easy living? This ain't.
So this is the focal point of Taffington Boathouse, the center of the town. This is the original very heavily damaged building, and I've used the Snappy HouseKit mod to restore all of the pieces. I used prefab pieces for the bottom floor, 2 pieces down here, and 2 pieces up top, as well as all of the roof pieces. I also added wallpaper to give it a fresh paint look. For the Doghouse, I kept the original wire fence that was around the outside because it really just gave a nice little shop kind of vibe, and I turned it into a restaurant instead because it seemed like such a wonderful outdoor area. And I added a canopy so that the settlers can enjoy it in all types of weather. And to add to the views, I added a little seating area off to the side here with fishing supplies. So as you enter the restaurant area, this is where the
It's as simple as
fresh
that.
fish are processed and supplied to the restaurant, and any oversupply can also be purchased by anybody that comes and goes.
Don't much care for good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
And for the repaired dockhouse, I've added additional storage and meat processing area. Out here we have additional storage. And I have caged off the workshop and pallet
Can't
to
remember
keep
the
it better
last time I
protected.
had clean fingernails.
Got work to do. Can't talk.
For this next doctor ship, we have a
If you ain't been
traveling
up to see
doctor
Grey Garden, you should go.
and her
The
supplies.
whole place is run by robots. Not many doctors around these days. You should let me take a look at you.
And around the corner here we have some fenced off supplies here, but they actually supply the junk and salvage shop that is around the corner. She sells a lot of nautical goods and shipware for fishing, as well as some collectibles. I also kept the nautical theme running throughout the house as well.
Yeah.
And I tried to add plenty of seating and just comfortable zones for the settlers to use. So I know it's crowded.
Yes.
They seem to enjoy it.
Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me. You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
This is just some of the living quarters. I do keep the brain fungus here because I like to harvest it every now and again. I did try to add some pictures to help it blend in a little bit. It's probably a little silly, but works for me. And this is the shared bathroom. Place to do laundry and fresh shower. And this is more of the sleeping quarters for the settlers. It's small, so they've really made do with the space that they have and customized it a lot. This is like the only downside to this place is the stairwell gets a little bit crowded sometimes.
Hope you ain't
So.
one of them synths. Here to spy on me. Yes.
Through the doorway here we have a few additional more permanent shops for the settlers to enjoy. Oops. And it really just houses a lot of the oversupply of some of the ships so that they can still make a profit. So here we have just general trinkets and souvenirs, as well as a weapon shop to the left.
Yeah?
And here's just another bedroom area.
Crop's been growing pretty good.
Huh?
And that's really all there is to this place. I just wanted to create a nice little boat-themed
Get
area,
back to
and it
Diamond
really
City.
turned out quite surprisingly.
Biggest town I ever seen.
So I'll go ahead and
Yes.
set the night,
Yes.
set the
Yeah.
time to nighttime, so you can see what I did with the lighting. If you want to stick around to the end. So for the roads, they're pretty well lit because I added these streetlights from the Homemaker mod so that the settlers have some security at night. All of the settlers are going to be making their way over because
Don't
this
much
is
care for
the
good neighbor.
most popular place in this
Nothing but trouble.
settlement.
Fun so much. But it's something.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of those days. Biggest town I ever saw.
Crops been growing pretty good lately.
Yeah?
Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on.
And that is it for my Taffington Boathouse settlement. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.